$997 million arms sale to Nigeria. Civil society organization urges immediate adoption of laws to protect women and girls in Kano. And on the foreign scene, headlines: Israel forces raid Al-Aqsa Mosque with over 150 Palestinians injured. Good evening. You're listening to Freedom Global News on 99.5 FM. I am Zahra Zannah. Today is the 15th of April, 2022. And now the news in full. The federal government has opened channel of discussion with the terrorists who abducted over 60 passengers of a Kaduna-bound train over 2 weeks ago, according to relatives of the victims. At least 9 people were killed and over 60 abducted when terrorists planted explosives along the Abuja-Kaduna corridor, forcing the targeted train to derail. Speaking with reporters in Kaduna, the relatives and friends of the abducted passengers today stated they have been assured by the federal government that the channel of discussions with the terrorists have been open. Dr. Jimo Fateh, an assigned chairman of the group, said that the Federal Executive Council meeting on Wednesday, after it, the federal government, through the Minister of Information, Lai Mohammed, notified them that the government is already discussing with abductors about their relatives. The news comes at the expiration of a 72-hour ultimatum issued by the relatives to the Nigerian government to open discussions that will see to the release of the captives. The United States government has announced that it has approved the sale of attack aircraft and other equipment to Nigeria. The aircraft are expected to be used against terrorists and other gunmen operating in Nigeria. This was confirmed by a statement on Thursday by the United States Defense Security Corporation agency. The sale includes the Bell-made Cobra's 28 General Electric-made T-700 401C engines, 2,000 advanced precision kill weapon systems used to convert unguided missiles into precision-guided missiles, and night vision, targeting, and navigation systems. It said the equipment are to cost Nigeria about $997 million. The statement said the sum to be paid by Nigeria also covers the training of personnel in handling the equipment. The United States also stated that training of Nigerian officials for the maintenance of the equipment will be for a period of 5 years and will require approximately 3 contractor support representatives to reside in Nigeria for a period of 2 years. The global news is coming to you from Freedom 99.5 FM. You can send your comments, opinions, and watch us live on Freedom Radio Nigeria on Facebook.com. You can get the link to the page on our website, freedomradionig.com. A civil society organization, Center for Information Technology and Development, CITAD, has urged Kano State government to speed up adoption of laws to protect women and girls. CITAD Gender Project Program Officer Zainab Aminu made the plea in Kano during a monthly press conference on the need to address gender-based violence in Kano State. She said the Child Protection Bill and the modification of the Kano State Penal Code should be given due consideration, emphasizing the need to establish referral and forensic centers for victims. The organizations amended the efforts of traditional and religious leaders and all stakeholders in intensifying their effort to create awareness against gender-based violence. The CITAD program officer stressed that while monitoring continues, there's an urgent and relentless appeal to parents, relatives, and others to always report cases either directly to the organization or to other sister NGOs as well as to government agencies. CITAD asserted that the monitoring and reporting of these violence cases have really increased awareness amongst individuals and the society at large, and hoping to intensify the center's effort in creating more awareness in all areas and communities within the state. In a business update, clearing agents have rejected the imposition of 15% levy on imported vehicles by the Nigerian Customs Service. The NCS had last weekend introduced a 15% National Automobile Commission (NAC) levy on used imported vehicles, a decision which didn't go down well with the clearing agents. The agents have argued that the NAC levy is mostly on new vehicles and are questioning the rationale behind its imposition on used vehicles. In a quick response, the service, in a statement released by the National Public Relations Officer, Timi Bomodi, said that the move was in compliance with the Economic Community of West African Common External Tariff. However, the president of the African Association of Professional Freight Forwarders and Logistics, Mr. Frank Ojuno Jemite, said that service had no reason for that increment. And on the foreign scene, Israeli police have raided the Al-Aqsa Mosque compound in occupied East Jerusalem, with medics reporting at least 158 Palestinians injured in the ensuing violence as hundreds were detained. The Islamic endowment that runs the site said Israeli police entered in force before dawn today as thousands of worshippers were gathered at the mosque for early morning prayers. Videos circulating online showed Palestinians throwing rocks and police firing tear gas and stun grenades. Others showed worshippers barricading themselves inside the mosque amid what happened to be clouds of tear gas. The Palestinian Red Crescent Emergency Service said it evacuated the majority of the wounded to hospitals. The service also added that Israeli forces had hindered the arrival of ambulances and paramedics to the mosque as dozens of injured worshippers remained trapped inside the government. We've come to the end of today's global news. We apologize for all the technical difficulties we've been suffering, but do also stay tuned for the Hausa version of the bulletin and have a blissful iftar.